Like and subscribe right now or else you'll wake up with the spider crawling on your face. So I wanted to make this video about like a week ago, but I didn't have the time to do it. Well, I tried to, but it didn't work. And when I tried to, that was 7 days ago, a week ago today. No, it was, what was it? Was it a Thursday or is it? Today's a Friday, but I don't know. Okay, I've just been busy with football, the album, this summer, moratorium, and everything. Moratorium is when I had something planned, and and status on everything. It's going okay. I'm in California right now with family because my cousin's got a wedding. Man, look at that view. I love looking at that mountain with the power line. Never gets old. Okay, yeah. So the album is gonna be like very short. It's gonna be a short album because I know I've had a plan for a while, but I never really started doing anything about it until like now. So you guys know that I've been a Star Wars fan for quite some time now. Okay, I mean like I knew that I like Watch Star Wars a little bit, like back in like 2017, 2019, that thing. You know, with the sequels and everything. And that was before like I was the kind of Star Wars fan that I am now. For example, this. Oh my God, there's so much noise. Okay, I've been getting interrupted. I've been getting interrupted so many times trying to do this video. Oh my God, is Kathleen Kennedy trying to stop me from making this video? As I was saying, you know, when I made the Star Wars skits and everything, like back in like 2020 and that kind of stuff, that was like before the kind of Star Wars fan that I was today. Like, for example, this clip near one of my Star Wars skits here. Well, I am trying to get like a Luke Skywalker and Rey Skywalker and Darth Vader, like Rey Skywalker. That was before I really like paid attention to the lore or anything like that. So before I like pay attention to anything, that was before I really knew what the sequels truly were. I didn't like pay attention. I was like, oh, that's nice, that's cool. Yeah, like that. So as a Star Wars fan, I feel like that this is something that I really need to talk about, okay? So you already know the title and thumbnail of this video. Today we're going to be talking about the new Disney Plus series, The Acolyte, and why if Star Wars wasn't dead before, it most definitely is now. So this show takes place there in the High Republic era, near the end of the High Republic era. And so that means things are going to be like different, okay? It's gonna be like a different kind of Star Wars, and I'm completely okay with that. Like I'm okay with like showing like different creatures, different cultures, and the different species. This Acolyte show has done pretty good on that. They're pretty good on the new species type stuff. So yeah. But but I feel like they're getting a little bit too much. Is that how I'd say it? I have no idea. So yeah, the show takes place during the High Republic era. So and this show is 100 years before the Phantom Menace, and it's taken place. It's the earliest piece of Star Wars we've ever gotten. Well, except for Young Jedi Adventures, which is 500 years before the Phantom Menace, and it's like in the middle of the High Republic era, and but it's more of like a Disney Junior Channel type TV show. You know, it's like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Doc McStuffins, Princess Sophie. It's that kind of show. Young Jedi Adventures, which I guess is good for like the kids, but I mean like, but I don't know if I would consider it canon as a kid. I don't know. I haven't watched it, but if I do, then hopefully it's better than Star Wars Resistance. Yeah. All right. So as the show starts, you know, there's a 2-episode premiere. Episode 1, episode 2, and it started out, and it has the kind of thing that started out like the Ahsoka series. You know, the Ahsoka series had like the rolling cards, like, you know, at the beginning of the Skywalker saga in the Dave Filoni font, you know. Yeah, but that's kind of like what we got for like the Acolyte, but it wasn't like exactly. It wasn't the same font as the Skywalker saga title card with the blue color. And it said 100 years before the Empire, the Jedi was flourishing. And I'm like, bro, if you're why are you telling it as if we knew about the rest of it, which we do know about the rest of it? Why are you telling the story as if somebody from the Empire was telling the story? Like, if you're gonna do that, then when you made episodes 1, 2, and 3, then you might as well have put before the Phantom Menace 20 years before the Empire. the Jedi Order was failing the galaxy. Yeah, so we start off in this new world called Udia. I don't know, and we get our main character, May, who the Amandla Stenberg. Yeah, so she's a Sith acolyte. She's like the assassin here, and she's trying to like, and then she's trying to fight this Jedi Master Indara. Okay, Carrie-Anne Moss. And I said this is one thing the show got right is the fights. Like I love like the whole kung fu karate fights type stuff. Like cause you know like normally like if like if a threat was like to come to Anakin, Obi-Wan, or Luke Skywalker, they would immediately like pull up their lightsabers and like defend themselves. But that's not what happened here. Like this is the High Republic era, baby. This is not like when the Empire came and the Jedi are like trying to survive or like fighting a war. No, they were the keepers of the peace in this era. So Master Indara, she did not pull out her lightsaber once. She was like fighting with the whole karate type, kung fu type stuff. And I think the fights are really good. The choreographer did a wonderful job in the show, and yeah, I like that. But one thing that I really don't like with the show is that before like the episode like really starts, and before the whole title crawl thing, Master Indara dies. Yeah, that sucks. And then we see May's twin sister Osha, also Amandla Stenberg. Amandla Stenberg's the main character of this entire show. May and Osha. Because you know, the acolyte, the way it's the O in the acolyte has two circles, a red one and a blue one. May and Osha. So yeah. So I feel like Osha has gotten more screen time than May. It just seems like that because I feel like Osha got more screen time. So yeah, I know she's like supposed to be the main character, but I really don't think it. I mean, I think it's mainly Osha is the main character at this point. May is like the kind of like villainy. It's like the villain character, and that was supposed to be that was how it's supposed to be. Like this show is supposed to be in the perspective of the dark side of the Force, and maybe it is, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't think May gets most of the screen time. I think it's mainly Osha and her former Jedi Master Sol, along with Yor, Fandar, and Jackie Lon. Those Jedi and other Jedi as well. So yeah, and May and Osha look exactly alike. They're twins, they're sisters, and Osha gets framed for May killing Indara, but the Jedi find her, and the next episode pretty much the Jedi finds out it wasn't her, when because the next episode another Jedi, Master Torben, who took a vow or something where he's like floating or something with like a force field around him or whatever. So May she tries to fight it but can't because of the force field. So it's a train. Where I'm at right now, there's literally a train like behind the house, a train track. So I'm sorry if you hear trains and stuff. Yeah, I tried making this video and I was like interrupted so many times. It's weird. Alright. It's like Disney's causing this. May has to get poisoned from this guy named Kymir. I don't know what to say his name. And yeah, okay, so when this show started, it was the High Republic before everything, and obviously we knew it's like this. I thought the Sith were going to be involved in this show. I personally thought that everyone says that this mysterious Sith looks like Kylo Ren, and I like that would be cool. I mean, like even though the sequels are complete dog crap, seeing like a whole Kylo Ren origin story would be nice because that would be good. That would be something I wanted to see, but because the Kymir guy, he said peace, and then May was like, it's peace is a lie, I know. So they recited the Sith code in that one. So yeah, and why May is killing these Jedi, at the end of episode 1, her master, the guy in the mask with the freaking smiley face or something like that. Smiley face, that's smiley face. Some people said that this guy was a follower of Abeloth. Yeah, so he says acolytes do not kill without a weapon. They kill without a weapon, and yeah. So like I'm connecting it to like people, the Sith trying to like kill a Jedi, take their lightsaber and bleed it. But when May killed Indara, she did not do that. probably, which was realizing now she didn't take it because she didn't kill Endara. She didn't kill Endara without a weapon. So she's targeting these 4 Jedi: Endara, Torben, Kelnaka, and Sol. So Sol is like the main Jedi guy who gets like most of the action, while Kelnaka is a Wookiee Jedi. Like when I saw the trailer, I saw 2 Jedi that I was familiar. There was one Jedi that was a species of Barisafi and Luminara and Duli. I don't know what species it is. So I'm not fully expert Star Wars, but I know it's the same species as Luminara, Barris, and the 4th sister, Lynn Rakish? I don't know. Lynn doesn't really have the same kind of tattoos as Barris and Luminara. She has like these little tentacles things, but I don't know. Is the 4th sister the same species as Barisafi? I don't know. But yeah, this Jedi that is a species of Barris. Her name is Master Vernestra Rwoh, and she was in the High Republic comics concept art, but like she had like hair and stuff, purple lightsaber, and we do see that. But in the show, she's like bald, and in the trailer, she still has that purple lightsaber, the light whip, and it's the first time we've ever seen a light whip, and ooh, I'm excited to see that. That is one thing I am excited for. And then when I saw a Wookiee Jedi in the trailer, I thought it was going to be one of the Wookiee that we saw in the High Republic comic concept art as well. One of them, Buryaga, or somebody else, but it was like a completely new Wookiee Jedi, Kelnaka. And yeah, and I feel like that these main 4 Jedi, Sol is like the main. I feel like he's like the second main guy in the show. But these other Jedi Masters, Endara, Torben, and Kelnaka, I feel like they got so much potential, but they were all wasted. All wasted. Like the main action, like they get in the show, like the flashbacks, and I really don't feel like I really don't feel like that's enough. I feel like that they could have like a lot of potential. One thing I don't like about this show as well is that, okay, they have like the golden robes, like golden and white robes, and I like that, but it's starting to look like not like it doesn't look like the concept art, but kind of like in the style it was in the prequel trilogy, which I understand that, which is because this is when this is like the transformation show. This show is like this is when we go from High Republic era to Fall of the Jedi era, which I was okay with that. Like in one scene where it found out when Master Vernestra and Master Sol were talking about Endara's murder, Vernestra, she was like, how would the public react if they found out one of our own killed one of our own, or if the Jedi killed one of our own or whatever? And Sol's like, our political enemies could use it against us. What political enemies are you talking about? Like this is when they're starting to get worried about what the public like thinks about them, the Jedi. And hello, it's my uncle leaving. All right. Now, as I was saying, how long is this? This video is 13 minutes long. My God, yeah, I've been talking about too much. So yeah, by the time of the third episode is a flashback episode. Okay, it shows us the 4 Jedi: Sol, Endara, Kelnaka, and Torben. And we see that, and oh, my phone about to fall down. It's the wind, just yeah. You see the flashback, and there's one part, and a flashback would have been okay, but one part of this made me so mad. So when the Jedi just came and just on Brandok and just invaded these witches' like privacy or whatever, and then when Master Endara tells Mother Anastasia who is their father, Mother Anastasia says there was no father. What? I mean, like, no, like actually, when I heard that, I was on my computer in my office. And then I paused it, and I was like, "What? No, I'm done, man." And I know the truck's coming. So there's like a mail truck or whatever. Like I saw that when I heard that, I got so mad. I got so mad. Like Plagueis, Insidious try to influence midichlorians to create life, and then these witches just like he came in and. Whoa, what the freaks? What is this guy doing? Okay. This is gonna be one of the worst. This is gonna be one of the worst videos I made because I'm talking about one of the worst shows. This show makes the sequels look good. First the sequels, then Book of Boba Fett, and now The Acolyte. I'm like, oh my god. So they ruined Anakin. Like, because the whole reason why Anakin was the chosen one, because he was born from the Force, conceived from the Force. That's what made him special. And then you're telling me that these random witches, Brendock, who call the Force the thread or whatever, which, I mean, the Night Sisters have done that too. They call the Force the thread. But when Mother Anastasia was like holding it like a thread, we could like see the Force. Like, since we could like see the Force. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. So apparently these space witches knew how to create Force-sensitive children before Plagueis. That made me so mad. Like, I was infuriated. Like, episode 3 was the worst. That was the worst out of all of this. Didn't make any sense. It was weird. Like, during the whole ceremony, wouldn't it go like, the power of one, the power of two, the power of many, the power of one, the power of two, the power of many. I mean, like, it's new Star Wars. I mean, like, it may be weird, but I feel like that was okay. But I mean, like, we're exploring like new parts of the Star Wars universe, which that I'm okay with that. And what I'm not okay with is ruining. It's like basically creating the worst stories and completely ruining these characters. They didn't just kill Luke Skywalker in the sequels, they assassinated his character. And they didn't really do that with Anakin, but they I thought the worst thing they do with Darth Vader is in the Kenobi show, when he made the worst decision in the season finale. He says, everyone, we're all gonna follow this one Jedi and leave the hidden path to go. I saw like how Obi-Wan Kenobi should have ended. And then Vader was like, Grand Inquisitor, you don't think I don't know that? I'm going to follow him on my own. You guys keep shooting at him and send some TIE fighters to murder him. Okay, well. Yeah, it was weird. So, yeah, that was episode 3. Complete crap. And episode 4, was the whole best of the series. And that whole Jedi that was the same species as Plo Koon is not Plo Koon. It is some female... there's a female Jedi with a green lightsaber who's the same species as Plo Koon. Yeah, so unfortunately that wasn't Plo Koon. But the one Jedi that we did see in the prequels was Ki-Adi-Mundi. He was like in the whole room. And oh my god. I was like, what the freak? Because Ki-Adi-Mundi should not be alive. He was 60 years old in the Phantom Menace or around that age. And this show is 100 years, 158, 130, 50, I don't know, over 100 years before the Phantom Menace. So basically, in this show, Ki-Adi-Mundi is negative 40 years old. That didn't make much sense. And he said, like, they were talking about, May does not know who her master is. Soul's like, an apprentice who doesn't know her master. Insulting or whatever like that. And if you're going to include a prequel Jedi, what makes this one so bad is that Ki-Adi-Mundi was the one who said, impossible, the Sith have been extinct for over a millennium. Yeah, so he's the one who said, literally, what this whole show is doing is like, literally, that's actually canon. Like, I mean, I heard that they changed his age on the Wikipedia, which, I mean, like, I mean, like, if you're gonna do that, then I feel like, okay, but I wouldn't do that. I would not change someone's age. I would have done like, use like a different Jedi. Like, I don't know. I mean, Plo Koon, he was actually alive. I feel like that. No, what we should have gotten was Plo Koon in that room, and then a Jedi that was a species of Ki-Adi-Mundi with Master Soul, Yord, and everyone else that went to go look for May. So yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. The fact that he knew about this was upsetting, and plus, there were one of the Jedi said, "Should we tell the High Council?" And Vernestra, she was like, "No, it'll like attract too much attention or something like that, because we don't have the budget for Yoda, and I'm the only green person that can be in the show." That doesn't make any sense. You know, I thought Master Vernestra would be on the High Council. Apparently not. But I feel like she's definitely capable of being on the High Council. Or maybe she's just that higher ranking Jedi that just stands for everyone else. Makes sense. But since they're not getting the High Council involved, I guess we won't be seeing Yoda anytime soon. I don't know how they would do that. Because if we get Yoda before the prequels, I want to see him like in his prequel CGI thing. Yeah, because the way he looked in the Last Jedi, it made sense. But I guess. So, and yeah, they go in this world, which May and Kymir, they're on this world, and I want to say that when May, they're going to go fight Kel Naka, and May sets a trap for Kymir, and then she says, "Osha being alive changes everything. I'm gonna turn myself in," and that came out of nowhere. That we did not see that coming, and I was like, what? I mean, like, when I first saw it, I thought it had to be like a joke, or like maybe she was lying to him. But then Kyber's like, "No, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy." And seeing that, after a series of events in this episode, I think Kymir is the one behind the mask. Because in episode 2, after watching it again, when May tries to attack him or something like that for like telling the Jedi about her or something like that, he overpowers her and disarms her, just like that. And I was about to say what happens next, but when May gets to Kel Naka's place, we see him dead. He's dead with a lightsaber wound in his chest. A lightsaber wound, and May was like, "Oh dear God, no, he's here!" And then the other Jedi show up, and they're like, "May, come out right now!" And Osha's like behind them. And then this guy, this is one of the best entries in Star Wars. It's also very scary too. The Sith guy, he like levitates in, boom, and then Soul like senses it. They all turn around, and this guy with a smile on his face, whatever, the Kylo Ren looking guy, the Sith, he's like walking, and the Jedi are like, "You better stop that right now." And then Osha's like, "Oh no, oh no." May's watching from the door, whenever she's like, "Oh no, oh no." And then the Sith, boom, ignites the lightsaber. And then the other Jedi, Soul's like, "Osha, run!" And they're like running towards this guy as if they've dealt with him before, which they, because as of right now, this is the first appearance the Sith has made in over 1,000 years, and they just run at him. And then the Sith, he like, with his fingers, a little bunch of his fingers, and Osha flies like it's nothing. And then he like, boom, force pushes, and all 8 Jedi fly like it's nothing. So this guy is powerful, and I saw that this guy like he didn't really have like all like wearing all black. He had like you could see his hand, and you could see like a little white wrap, and not really anything on his arm. So it's just a helmet and like the little black little robe. So that's another reason why I think this guy is Kymir. I think, and some people think it's Mother Anastasia, but I can see the hand is definitely like a man's hand. So I think it's Kymir. This video is 23 minutes. This video is very long. So that was the first half of the Acolyte. Hopefully I won't make a video like this again, but I'm very curious to how this show is going to end. Cause hope there's no dumb things. I will admit that episode 3 and episode 4 need to be fixed. I feel like that Kiadi, they should have replaced him with another Jedi that was alive during the prequel. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like, I don't know. Leslie Headland, what are you doing? What were you thinking?